Authorities say teens have been using prescription drugs since 2006, when the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said the drugs had become a problem of epidemic proportions.
There has been an increase of it here, that we are hearing more mentions of it. We are hearing more students talking about it being in their schools, or even somebody they know using it.
He is talking about heroin. With authorities cracking down on prescription drugs, the use of heroin has become even more enticing.
Heroin deaths have doubled in the past decade.
According to the Arizona Department of Health Services, heroin deaths reached 49 in 2006, 89 in 2010, and the numbers continue to grow.
As the supply of prescription drugs got a little tighter, those users would switch to heroin because it was available, and in many cases it's cheaper.
Chris Sopa said her daughter used to abuse prescription drugs.
My daughter said it was like $30, $40 a pill, and it got so expensive. That's how she ended up moving to heroin, because heroin, she's like, I could get a little bag of heroin for 20 bucks.
A spokesman for Not My Kid, a nonprofit that helps at-risk youth, says first-time heroin use among teenagers is up 80%.
12 to 17-year-olds, and we're talking about a substance as nasty and dangerous as heroin. That's incredibly concerning.
Watson says the problem with heroin is escalating because of the potency of the drug and the ability to smoke it.
You're now seeing people using it who would never think of touching a needle.
Sergeant Thompson worked in the Phoenix Narcotics Department for over a decade.
Where they'll actually smoke it. Sometimes they would put it on aluminum foil, put a fire, and then the vapors, as it was vaporized, those would be inhaled.
According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, people who have used prescription drugs were 19 times more likely to have used heroin. This epidemic is showing up in people many would least expect.
I used to think of heroin addicts as, you know, the people you see on the street, dirty, holes in their clothes, all of that, and it's really not the case anymore.
For the Cronkite News Investigative Team, I'm Katie Mykleseth.